I want to say that we are okay now, but just to make sure. Okay. I mean, so far everything looks good. Stream health is fine. Okay. I want to say we're okay. All right. Well, with that out of the way, my fault for that, ladies and gentlemen. Anyhow, it's been a crazy week. It's been a crazy week, not gonna lie. Anakin! Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It's been a while, huh? Yeah, it has been a minute. I'm actually checking I'm checking the settings right now because I'm making sure that everything's working fine. I'm making sure everything is working that it needs to play. And so far, it looks like we are good to go on that front. So, yeah, it's been good. It's been an interesting couple weeks. You know, trying to adjust some life things, but you know, we're making it work. Yeah, we're in a new updated settings here. I cleaned house and got some much needed change in the room. So it feels good. It feels great. And I feel like I have more space and a lot more peace now, knowing that I've got rid of a lot of clutter. So yeah, it's been great actually. This is now my pure creation room, and then I've got my bed in the other room, so it's nice though. So yeah, I can see the new background looks pretty cozy. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I ended up sleeping back here last night, so it was definitely welcomed, and felt really good coming back here, knowing what am I missing here? Da, da, da. Oh, okay. But yeah, it's nice. Sorry, I'm making sure everything's running smoothly before we get started here. So, but yeah, everything is great. Everything's nice. Like I said, I slept on the couch last night and just felt at peace, knowing that can be a place where I can just create, and then if I have to take a break and just come back there, it's sleep. And yeah, I'm liking it a lot. Still gotta do some tweaks to the walls, but that's more of like just soundproofing it at that point, you know, making sure that the speakers can truly shine. And I got the speakers on, finally got them on stands, and now I've got some things. I got some foam pads coming, hopefully by Monday, that will be able to go underneath those pads and really help bring these speakers to life more. But then after that, it goes to getting the walls soundproofed, because once that happens, the speakers will really shine. I can already see a difference already when I'm playing to me as well. But I also know that I can make, once I make the room better, these speakers will work better. So I'm excited for that. But it kind of, I'm not gonna lie, it sucks that I can't stream as much as I can due to this job right now. And that's where the beauty of life comes into play of like, okay, I'm at a moment where I'm making good money, but what's it costing me? And when I look at it, it's costing me quite a lot. And so I'm very patiently waiting and biding my time to make a pivot to where I can have more free time to work on the stuff. Because right now I really can't. And because I'm getting up, let's see, I get to work by 6:45. I don't get off work until either 5 or 7 o'clock at night. So that takes a lot of my time away to work on the things that I'm wanting to work on, which is all of this here. So it's a very crazy perspective when I see it. It's like, damn, this is what's like some of the bigger people and everyday people have to make these decisions. And so it's like, for me, it's like, I have to let myself be consistent enough to know that I cannot. Basically, it's like me streaming today is keeping the fire alive. It's like me keeping the train going. It's me literally putting coal into the engine. I think that's how you say it. To keep it running for now. I'm literally just keeping the embers alive, basically. And then hopefully when that pivot comes, I'll be able to it's going to sound weird. It's going to be a weird analogy. I'll be able to let time basically come in and put the coal into the engine and allow me to steer the train where it needs to go, basically. I know it's a weird analogy, but it's like that's how I'm looking at it now. Like once that happens, then I'll be able to be a little bit more consistent with the streams back to how it was. So now it's all good. You know how life is. We need to all adapt to all the time, regardless of what pivot you decide. I do, you do well. It's never easy. Yeah, that's the thing too. It's never easy. But I will say the good thing that has come out of this so far is that it has allowed me to post on. I started posting on TikTok. I'm not gonna lie, that was probably one of the toughest ones for me to do. It's wild. I told myself I would never go to TikTok and start posting on that. Lord and behold, though, the man upstairs showed me a thing. It's like, give me a pat on the shoulder. It's like, hey, I'm meeting you halfway. Time for you to meet me halfway. I'm like, well, okay then. Looks like I'm posted on TikTok. So I started posting on TikTok. Now I'm posted on TikTok. It's just same thing as what you see on the shorts. But I'm posting on TikTok now. I'm getting ready to start posting on Instagram. Now, how I'm looking at it for Instagram is going to be different. For an Instagram, y'all going to be seeing not really gaming, but still something to do with my content. Still something to do with content. Just not going to be gaming wise. It's going to probably be more of like tech and lifestyle in a sense, because I like lifestyle. I like, you know, doing what I like, whether that's this and showing that, and then tech, of course. I've got all this shit. Excuse my language, but I do. And so Instagram's gonna be really interesting on that. And the thing now is I have to try to allow myself to not go down the rabbit hole of doom scrolling for it. As soon as I made the account for TikTok on my phone, I immediately deleted it off my phone, and I only look at it on I only go on TikTok on here. I am not forcing myself to get TikTok on the phone, because that's an easy way for me to just get caught and then just I'm scrolling, I'm looking. It's like, nope. Post it, get on out of there. Post what I need to post on there. Look at the comments if I have to. But then get the hell on out of there. Because I know that I'm going to get caught. So I'm like, all right, we're good. We're done. I'm not going to get caught doom scrolling like that. And then it'll be the same thing with Instagram as well. But with Instagram, I'm going to try to allow myself to be the same thing of like clearing out my feed of what I do and what I don't want. But I'm also same thing. Once I'm done with creating it on Instagram, I might just get this deleted on my phone and then just keep only post what I need to post on there. But I don't know yet. We're gonna see how Instagram's gonna work. But yeah, it's gonna be very interesting knowing that I'm allowing myself to start posting on other platforms. And then eventually, I'm also gonna be streaming to Twitch, but not now. Not now. But no, I get it. I don't know what I do to get a fraction of your discipline. Looks like you have everything under control as well as the future planned out too. I'm happy to see you doing well, man. Yeah, thank you. Well, I hope you were doing well. I know that you had exams coming up a while ago, and I'm sure. I think are you still in school, boy? You still in school and taking care of yourself as well. So, Dimitri, hold on, is it Dimitri or I think it's Dimitri or Dimitri. I think that's how you say it. What's the viewer ratio between your TikTok and your YouTube shorts? Good question, actually. Well, I'm not gonna lie, the shorts do a lot better on YouTube than they do on TikTok. But yeah, what's up? Long time no see, Papa. Yes, long time no see. Hope you're doing well. As you can see, the setup's been different. The setup's been edited. It's been cleared for me to have more room for my creative space, more room for me to allow myself to not get over cramped, because I had my bed behind me for a long time and I was set up right over here. But now I've cleaned house and I've got the space that I want, and now I'm ready to go to be able to create what I want. But let me look real quick. TikTok. I don't know why it did that. Let me look. I mean, I'm gonna look really quick, then I'm out. Let's see. Oh. Okay, so my first little short hit 212 views. Second one did 116. Third one did 163. And the fourth one did 110. Now, you compare that to what I'm doing here. Let me look. My channel. Those same 4 videos. Alright? Same 4 videos that I posted. First one got 38 views, second one got 990, third one got 478, and the other one got 134. So you could tell that there's a difference between the TikTok and the Instagram, but I also the TikTok and the YouTube one. But like I said, the TikTok one is just getting started. I just gotta allow that egg to start getting nurtured as well. But you know, the YouTube egg is doing really well. But glad to see that your exams are finally done. Most went well. University is rough, but we pushed through. Yes, sir. Hey, we pushed through that adversity. Glad to see that you're doing well in the university, and I hope that you achieve what you are doing. And like I said, I tell this all the time in the server. y'all both know, as long as you all are chasing whatever you are after, to pursue whatever you are after, whether that's a job, a passion, make sure that you all are just spending time with the people you care for and enjoying life one day at a time, and to just be present in the moment. That's how I look at it, just to be present in the moment, ladies and gentlemen. And as long as I know that you all are doing that, that's all I can ask for. That's all I can ask for, because I know that you all are doing okay. And as long as I know, I mean, if you all check in every now and then, hey, that's great, because I know you all staying safe. That's all I know. You guys are doing okay. And like I said, we may not all talk all the time, and we may not, but one day when the community gets big, and the same thing, we all have a lot of people, but they're not talking. But I know that they're safe. They're doing their thing. That's all that matters to me. That's all that matters to me. So the setup looks cozy and warm. It reminds me of my room, but without the sofa and having a beanbag instead. LOL. Hey, nice. Nice. Yeah. The couch and the fridge are a huge. I wanted to keep the fridge in here, just to keep that atmosphere here. But yeah, I'm gonna post another. I'm gonna post like another picture of like what the setup is now. I have the video, but the video doesn't really show. Like, it just shows like a glimpse. But like, once I'm able to really show what this is, then you'll like. It's almost kind of like the theme. How I wanted it to look was almost like what you would see with studios. You know how studios are when you've got the guy here working on everything. You've got the speakers for the people behind who are listening, or who are like directors, directors, and producers, and a bunch of other people. You know how like they're behind the person actually doing the work, and just listening into how this is going and seeing the atmosphere. And then next they have a big screen right here for allowing them to see what's being done from here to there. That's kind of like how I wanted it to be. So that way, if I had people over, or if I wanted to get a broader sound experience, to be like, okay, how is this sounding? I could just step back into that couch and listen from these speakers here, while allowing the computers to do their thing, and eventually get a big old TV right here to monitor what's happening. So that's kind of like the reason why I did this. And on top of that, I finally am able to now use both monitors landscape wise, instead of having big monitor here and then turn one vertical. I can finally use them long ways and long ways. And I'm now using I'm actually using the 27-inch to play my games now, and letting my 32-inch monitor do all of the tabs. So the OBS, the YouTube, and then everything else that I'm wanting to do with it. It's going to be good. So let's see what else. That's not a pretty that's not a pretty bad ratio of viewers between your TikTok and YouTube, considering your TikTok is new. True, that's true. Now, granted, it is Honkai Impact, and I know, like I said, Honkai Impact. The reason why I decided to stream now, hold on. Ooh, okay, hold on now. I'm getting in some. Oh shoot, I'm getting into some things here. Okay. How can I word this without saying anything? How can I word this? Without saying anything? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try my best here. So the reason why I went to Honkai, there's a lot more to it than what I initially made the post video about. Y'all know mainly how I said that it drives the story more. I also know that Honkai Impact is a big community. It's a big community. It was one of the big old games back in the day, and it was the same thing as how Punishing is. It's got a very loyal fan base, but not a lot of people stream Honkai Impact Third. So I knew going into it, as long as I'm myself, stay myself, be myself, um, it would allow me to get more eyes on me. But now that I'm broadening my digital footprint on other platforms, streaming, playing Honkai and posting about Honkai, it'll give me an opportunity to have more eyes on me because, like I said, Honkai is a big game, really huge fan base. Not a lot of people streaming it. Okay, I didn't spoil anything on that. We're good there. I worded it just right. All right, I worded it just right. And now the reason why I'm wording it just right is because for the other channel, y'all know, the other channel, my film channel, that's going to be where I do my films. So, wink, wink. Maybe there's something in the works there. Maybe there's something in the works there that will allow me to, wink, wink, bring the story back that I was originally doing with PGR, and that I originally made the first video on this channel before making the pivot. So, wink, wink. Something may be going down, but I am not gonna say anything else. All right, we gonna say nothing else on that. Just know I'm continuing to work on stuff on the back end. So we just gotta be patient, and because, like I said, in that film channel, that's where I really gotta take the time to bring movie quality stuff, and so I'm gonna really hone in on that and keep that promise to myself. So, it's great you're rooting for different platforms. Actually, it'll be a great way to spread your content and grow rapidly. That's the other thing too, is that I'll be able to, if I want to make this work, if I want to be a content creator, if I want to be a filmmaker and a director one day and all of that, I've got to allow myself to broaden my horizons to get a broader audience from different people. And the other thing too is that when you look at other creators, bigger names creators, they're posting all the time on other platforms. So, and I also think it was my pride getting in the way as well, because I told myself, I said I would never post on TikTok, I would never go to Instagram, never post, because it's just me doom scrolling. But now that I'm at a point in my life where I can sit back and look, it's like, okay, I know now that has to go away. I have to let my pride go and allow myself to start posting on this, but have the discipline enough to not do that doom scrolling. So that was a huge revelation for me. So it's going to be interesting. I also have a couple of personal projects I'm working on. I need to not burn out. I need to not burn myself out like I always do. That's one of the hardest things to do, is to not burn yourself out. And how I do it. Now, this is just how I do it. And I'm sorry that I'm now reading everything as well. When I get into my mode of talking, y'all see I'm moving my hands and all of that. How I would do it is to just kind of work on it. Doesn't have to be all day, just be maybe an hour or so, and then, maybe just go. How I do it is, if I'm working on something on the back end, I'm working on it for an hour, then I go upstairs into a different room, clear my head, listen to some other things, so that way I'm not listening to the same thing over and over and over, and then go upstairs, listen to something new, so whether that's a show, a TV, or I'm listening to outside, listen to that for about maybe an hour and a half, then come back down, work on this stuff again, and then next break, go into my room, maybe just kind of lay down on my bed. I'll just lay down on my bed, kind of just allow myself to think while also brainstorming some more ideas. Come back in here. So I'm just you kind of take like I kind of take like an hour in and an hour off, and then sometimes if I really have to lock in and sit down, then I'll sit down here. Really I won't have no music playing. The only things that I'll have playing is just what I'm working on, and maybe the script, and then I'm just immediately I'm on it, and I'm just focused. So I think the biggest thing for me is not having no music play when I'm working on stuff, because then once I have music playing for me, if I don't like a song, then I'm immediately switching the song. Rather, if I don't have any songs playing, I can just focus on what I'm working on. So that's how I do it. I figured you've been working nonstop for several months now. I've actually missed out on New Year's and slept through it, but now it's great. I have free time. That's the thing too. You got it. Like, the biggest thing that I've learned is that if I'm trying to get to where I'm trying to go, I have to make some sacrifices along the way. But this sacrifice is necessary in order for me to have more free time later down the road. Like for me, when I take this content creation full time, and I don't have to worry about working a 9 to 5, that frees up 8 hours of my time that can go into this content creation. I can put that 8 hours, or I can put 6 hours into the content creation, and then 2 hours to do other things. Now, granted, I'm gonna be working around the clock, because I'm working for myself at that point, so I have to be able to have that discipline of, okay, we ain't working a 9 to 5 no more. We ain't getting paid by someone else's money. We're on our own. We're on our own to make our own money. So that's the other thing too, is that knowing that once I get to that transition, it's like, all right, yes, I have more free time, but I'm gonna have to step it up in order for this to work. So that's the other thing too, is that even if you are chasing your passion or whatever it is you all are working on, just make sure you don't lose yourself during that process. Make sure you're grounded. Make sure you are aware. And I know I talk with my hands a lot. Now, there's a quote that I heard that really drives home, why I do this. It's because the quote is, your hands are the vision to the brain, if that makes sense. Basically, like, me talking is y'all getting a glimpse into how my brain is trying to convey what I'm wanting to speak, trying to connect the dots. So that's why I talk with my hands a lot. But it's true. That quote is true. Your hands are the vision to your brain when you talk. So, here we are. It's a little crazy, and it was so wild for me to think when I heard that. I'm like, dang, that's true. Let's see what else. And that said, I think I'll get going as well. I need to work on some stuff as usual. You know me, I just happened to hear from him currently. Much love. Yes, sir, Etikin. I know you're probably gone now, but it's all good. I hope you were well. I hope you were good. Stay safe out there. Continue to chase what you are after, and I will see you maybe tomorrow. I'm probably going to try to stream tomorrow. Let's see. But everyone else, let's keep going. Actually, if you're going on that style, I think you'll need 7 noise-canceling phones on your walls. Yeah, I got to get what I plan to do. I got to switch the latency, the low latency, because I think that's also what's messing everything else up. Yeah, I plan to get Owen 703 wool. I plan to do that. I'm probably going to do 2-inch to start off, 2-inch thick. And then when I do the bass traps, I'm going to do 4-inch. And that will really help with letting the speakers come to life more. That's going to be a lot of fun for me when that happens, but I'm in no rush at the moment. Just having these speakers here allows me to get an idea of, like, okay, this is what movie quality people do. They have these type of speakers, and yes, they mainly do headphones, but it allows me to at least get started with this, and then when I do the final mix or anything, I can switch to the headphones and really hone in on that. So Um, Hopefully, you're actually in a good spot when the RAM prices are still high. Yeah, yeah, RAM prices are crazy, and I'm very blessed that I have the computer that I have, the PC that I have now, because it's a powerhouse. Like it, I'm running the for the CPU, it's a 7800 X3D, and for the GPU, it's a 7900 XTX. So, and I got them on sale, so it was a fucking steal. And so it's coming up on 2 years now. It feels weird as hell knowing that I've had that PC, gonna have that PC for 2 years now. Let's see what else. Strike me the Lord, I missed out on UP1. Just a lot of just life, man. Life has happened, but it's been a blessed life so far, and just making sure that I'm continuing what I'm working on. So I'll wait patiently for it because I know it'll be a banger for the rest. Hey, the films are gonna be the films, and I just can't wait. But they're gonna be different types of films. They're gonna be, maybe one film could be, IRL. Next film could be the game. So it gives me a lot to work on. It gives me a lot of freedom now with the films, and I don't have to put the films on this channel. I can let those films be those, and let the films be the films on the film channel without interfering with this channel. So like I said, it's two eggs that I'm separating, but they're gonna do great when the time comes. So valid in my opinions regarding your choices, since it'll be more beneficial for you in the long run. Yes. Generally hope you don't get my same habit and workflow, since it's horrid mess and I genuinely can't reset it. Yeah, I mean, I feel you on that. It's a delicate balance, for sure. It's a delicate balance for when that time happens. So, yeah. Okay. How long have we been talking now for? Let's see. Let me check. If it'll let me. If it'll show me. It's not gonna show me. Are you gonna show me? It's not even gonna show me. I don't know how long we've been talking for, but it's been talking for a minute now. But I missed y'all guys. I miss you all, ladies and gentlemen. So it's been good. It's been great talking to you all. It's only the beginning. We're just getting started. It's only 6:44. Okay, so we've been talking for almost 45 minutes now. I got the time now. So hey, that's not bad though. That's not bad. So yeah, I just wanted to catch up with you all, get caught up with life, and like I said, I know in the server we may not talk as much, but as long as I know y'all doing well, it's been good. It's been great, and I hope you all are doing well. So if there's like 20 minutes, I haven't been keeping check. Since I've streamed, I've been talking for 45 minutes. So and you got in probably at the halfway mark. So yeah, probably about 20 minutes now. So yeah, probably. So, okay. I want to get started on Honkai Impact. I can't wait to when I have the more free time, I'm able to really play these games for a lot longer. So it's gonna be nice when I'm able to take this full time. And the biggest thing too is that me broadening my horizon on my digital footprint on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and maybe eventually Twitch, but those three really, because they're algorithm based things. It allows me to take this full time quicker. But again, I have to have that discipline to be consistent with it when I can be, for now, until I'm able to get more free time. So yeah, I missed your streams actually. Me and my brother have been busy, but we did see the videos you posted. Hey, I'm just grateful that you and your brother are just chasing after what you are chasing, being safe, and just having that connection and doing what you guys love. So that alone makes me happy enough to know that, hey, y'all may not be here every day. We may not be talking for months. We may not be talking for years. Hell, we may not be able to talk for a year. But when y'all do come back and y'all check in and we all chop it up, that right there is a special moment for me, because it's like, okay, I'm glad to see that you all are doing well. I'm glad to see that you all are safe and y'all are chasing after what you are chasing after. That's all I can ask for. That's all I can ask for, ladies and gentlemen. So I'm glad to see that you are doing well, Dimitri, and that you are chasing after what you are chasing. So as long as I know you are safe, that's all that matters to me. So, okay. Whew, I'm ready to play some Honkai Impact. We are chapter 30, I believe. Chapter 31. Ooh, we upgraded. Chapter 31. I gotta edit that out. Oh, why am I putting PGR? What the fuck? Hold on now. I don't know why it was Honkai. Or PGR. Starting Honkai Impact. Third. Chapter 31. ELY. It's Elysium Everlasting. Yeah, I don't know why I put PGR. Oh, not PGR. What the hell's it called? Yeah, why? I don't know why I put PGR instead of Honkai. That's what I was looking for. Yeah, that's that's a little weird. But oh well, we're here now. So let me make sure everything's good here. Honkai, Honkai Impact Global. My story, lore, English, reaction. Gotcha. God damn it. Gotcha. What else am I missing from? There we go. Story, lore, reaction. Okay. I needed to get tags because it didn't allow me to have tags. So now I gotta save that. There we go. Now we're good. We're cooking with grease now. I need to make sure it allows me to see the game that it's gonna let me play, but I don't think it will. That's okay. Able to move the train, and that's what we're going with. So one day you'll strike gold with the algorithm. Trust me, your patient and determination to post will one day repay you. That's the thing too. You know, with me chasing to be a content creator and a filmmaker, you know, I know in this day and age, views are everything. Views are people say if you're not having the views, you're not doing it right. To me, I really ain't too worried about the views. I really ain't too worried about, you know, all that. It's nice, but it's a byproduct of why I'm actually doing it. It's just something I want to do because I enjoy it. I like playing the games. I like talking to people. I like being able to connect and to enjoy what I enjoy. So yeah, you know, just allowing myself to have that fun, allowing my inner child to be happy, while also, you know, having the discipline and all that to post when I can, and to be able to just enjoy it. The man upstairs will show my success when the time's right. So I'm not really too crazy about it, you know, like I said, views are nice, but it's a byproduct of why I'm actually doing it. So that's basically how I see it. And once I have to have that fun every time, because if it's not fun, why am I doing it? So I was about to ask you about that. Double check the stream chat. I know. I'm sorry. All right, let me pause the music and let's get started on Honkai Impact. Chapter... Oh, we're not even on 31 yet. Oh, well. I thought we were. Let me switch to the game and unmute the game. Okay. I want to at least make some progress. We're probably not going to go for 3 hours. We'll probably realistically go to about 8. Because I got some things I got to take care of today. And then from there, we'll continue on. So let's see. We're not going here. We're on this one. Chapter 34, or episode 34. So we're making progress. Making some good progress. So I'm excited. Let's get started on this. Begin. Alright, we're on Raven now.
やはり信じられないな。新色の律者が
The volume's still
も
good.
う
Okay.
誕生したなんて。
That's right!
こんなガイドロボットにな。
Okay, hold on now. Whoa. Hold on now. Okay, so we are now at the point where... Okay, so this is happening. This is why shit's falling off. This makes a lot more sense now. So basically, Hersher of Corruption. I think that's what it was. Yeah, Hersher of Corruption. Born here, IRL, in this world. But it's fucking up the Elysium realm. As for unknown reasons, we do not know why or how, but it is. So it's now to the point where it's getting ready to do everything wrong. So the hardest connection process was over, and Raven switched on all the lights in the basement again.
だが事実だ。この機械はあるはずのない意識を持っている。拡散したいという欲望。
律者になるには人類である必要があると思ってた。
人類というより思想なのかもしれないな。境界線を引くのは難しい。少なくとも人類の赤ん坊と比べると、今のこれはより独立した思考能力を持っている。そしてそれは人類にとって最大の幸運になる。
奴が停止した実験室の中にとどまったままで動きがなかったのは、まだ幼かったからなのか？
何しろこの新色の律者は生まれたばかりの赤ん坊だからな。知識を持っているかもしれないが、どう実践するかまではわからないのだろう。おそらくこの律者が今まで最も多くした行為がコピーである理由もそこにあるのかもしれないな。もちろん何らかの手段で3つの組織の包囲網を察して軽率に動けなかっただけという可能性もあるんだが。
I'm not familiar with the storyline of Honkai. So basically, think of it like PGR, but instead of corrupted, it's Honkai Beast. And think of the PGR virus. Oh god, there's a type of virus in here too, I believe. That affects people. But I can't remember what it is. Think of the Ascendants as so the Ascendants that are in PGR are kind of like the Hershers in here. Same concept, in a sense. It's the will, their will power, because in the Ascendants they get their powers from the will, from their wills of what they want to do. Here in the Hershers, it's kind of that same concept but different. And then think of Grey Raven, you know, Lucia, Lee, and Liv. There's 3 characters in here in Honkai that are named Kiana, Mei, and Bronya. Kiana being the main protagonist, Mei being the heartwarming, all that fun stuff, and then you've got Bronya. So Bronya in this, so Lee to this game is Bronya. Lee to PGR is Bronya in this game. So Bronya is Lee. May in this game is Liv. Caring, heartfelt, all that fun stuff. Now, Lucia and Kiana, two completely different personalities here. Kiana's more upbeat and everything. Lucia is kind of almost like an air bubble, but when it comes down to get shit done, they both are the same. They will both push themselves to do what is necessary. So that's basically how I see it. Now, granted, Honkai Impact came out way before Punishing Gray Raven did, so there are going to be some similarities between the two. I believe that's how I look at it. So, Holy, that female looks great. Yeah. Raven, Raven looks good. Raven looks good. I thought the pro tag was a Trailblazer or something. I'm generally so confused. Yeah, this is what you're thinking of is Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Star Rail is a different game. So think, you know how Wuhwa's out? And people are now used to Wuhwa, and no one knew of PGR. This is basically that same thing. People know of Honkai, but they don't know of the thing. Basically, Honkai Impact came before Honkai Star Rail. Honkai Impact is almost like, if we want to talk about game-wise, it's a sequel to the game. They're not, but they're in two different universes. But basically, PGR basically helped create Wuhua. Honkai Impact helped create Honkai Star Rail. So that's why a lot of people didn't know of Punishing Gray Raven until Wuhua came out, and they were like, "Oh, I see." So yeah, basically that's how I'm looking at it. But yeah, Honkai Impact 3rd came out way before Honkai Star Rail, came way out before Punishing Gray Raven, came way out before Nikkei, and came out way before Genshin Impact. So before there were any gacha games that were really well known, it was Honkai. So yeah, but the storyline is following these three, but there's a lot to it. And before I played PGR, I was playing this game. This game was my bread and butter. This game was my first gacha game that I truly enjoyed. This is the game that got me through high school. So this game is very dear to me and holds a very special place in my heart because it got me to play gacha games. So that's why I'm playing it, because it's a tribute to my younger self.
とにかく停止した実験室で奴が今までコピーを試したのは同じようにネットに接続している設備。
I'm Dust. I don't know who someone followed. I can't hear it for some reason, but I'm Dust. Thank you. And it's Critical 079. Oh, now hold on. I think these are people that have already followed me, and Bot Rich decides to be very slow. So I think they've already followed. Question mark. I'm gonna assume, but I'm not sure. But if you are new here, thank you. Welcome. My name is Poppin' P1. Let's see what else. Now it makes sense. I'll definitely set this one out and listen to you. Yeah, you're all good. If you don't know nothing of the game, hey, you're chilling for real. You're all good. It's been a long time since I played this game too, so having to remember all of the lore too, has been very interesting too. So don't you worry. But I'm going in blind now. I don't know nothing. I don't know nothing of where I'm at to forward. I don't know anything about part 2. So we're gonna be interesting. Definitely interesting for sure. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's get to it.
追跡はできるか?
Gray Serpent pointed to his head.
全部ここにある。
Gray Serpent read out the robot serial numbers and classes. Raven quietly noted down everything he said. There were no jokes or idle chatter during this time. These two old friends who had worked together many times before knew the nature of their task now.
これで最後の一個だ。
Raven checked the quantity and serial numbers again.
ああ、全部合っているよ。
それが律者の本体で、もう一つのコピーじゃないって確実に言えるのか?
Oh, the other thing too is that while in PGR there is a protagonist that you can like play as, there is no protagonist here. You're basically almost sitting. You're almost think of it as like Ishmael. We're kind of just sitting here watching this world play out. But we can't. We're not. There's no protagonist. There is a protagonist, but he's only in like the event stories and all of that. That's and basically traveling through different worlds. But you don't see him ever in the main story. Only in like side event stories. We don't ever see him. But yeah, think of it as like you're kind of just sitting back watching the story unfold. Like Ishmael is.
いや、確信はない。だが、あらゆる外向きの侵食の源はこれで、内向きの部分は見当たらない。まあ、一つだけ例外があるが、侵食の律者が別の形で現実を超えて、しかしそんなこと、本当に可能なのか。
The protag isn't us, basically. Yeah. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Still, I'll take it since the story seems interesting. It's a really good story. But you now the gameplay. Now I don't know how the gameplay is up to where it's at now, but back in the day, gameplay here was peak. But now, since other games have come out now, so Wuha's gameplay, PGR's gameplay, yeah, like this gameplay now may not be up to par, but there's an art to it, at least in my eyes. There's an art to it. Between the early story of Honkai Impact 3 and PGR, who do you think had the better approach of gathering attention to the lore? Now, you want me to be honest here? I haven't played the new beginning story of PGR. I know they revamped it. I would say, I don't know. They have two different approaches when they do it. PGR's beginning of the story is more I talked about it before in one of the discussion videos. It's not in your face. It's really gloomy. It's really dark. Really not in your face. Honkai Impact's a bit different because in the beginning it's more upbeat rock. You're seeing Kiana do some wild stuff, and that's more of, and it's more colorful, more in your face a little bit. So they're two different vibes, but I would say, to me, now this is just me, I would say Honkai Impact takes that cake. Honkai Impact takes that cake because it's now granted this was my first time playing a gacha game. It was very interesting seeing how it does. But when I was playing PGR when it first came out, that also instantly hooked me because watching Alpha stab Lucia in the arm and you see that blood, that was different because it's like, oh, they're actually showing blood. They never show blood. They never show blood in games. So, especially a gacha game. So that was definitely new to me. So that also, that was an also unique experience as well. But Arc Knights is also the same way. Arc Knights is also very gloomy, not colorful. It's not in your face. It's dark. It's some dark stuff. So yeah, I would say Honkai takes the cake for me, at least, because how instantly it just grabbed me immediately. And then for PGR, that also grabbed me, but it's in its own unique way.
もし本当にそうだとしたら、少なくともこの任務に対して、
この件は事実通りに上に報告する。
Oh, but I'm also gonna say it. Both games will take a look like, and y'all know this, and you know it, is that the story doesn't get good until later into the chapters. That's basically how it is for both games. It takes a minute before the story ends up being like really, really good.
次はリストにある設備を見つけて。
ああ、だが手段には気をつけてくれ。我々が行動する前に考えた最悪の可能性を覚えているか？
ああ、私たちが一歩遅かった場合の話だろ。予想より早くガイドロボットの廃棄作業が始まっていたら。
Does this game get dark like depressing, you know? Yes, but not in the way how PGR does it. There's I want to say there's only there's a couple in Honkai, but they are able to there's a couple, but not like how PGR does it. PGR is not afraid to do it. I would say Honkai, there's there, but it's not as to the extreme as what you would see in PGR. That's a good way to put it.
その瞬間、侵食の律者はかなりの確率で死を理解する。
そして窮地で生を求めるという。
I also don't know if you're going to see gameplay here either, because a lot of this arc is been a lot of reading.
生きたいという執念こそが最も恐ろしい力になる。前回奴が降臨した時に宿主の少女が命の終わりの際に感じた絶望と憤怒のようにな。さて、これからもう一つ君に頼みたい仕事がある。今回来たのが君でよかった。私にとってそれが最後の一歩になるからな。
他に方法はないのか？
Grey Serpent laughed. At least he made Raven think that he laughed.
かつての人類たちがどうやって侵食の律者に勝利したか覚えているか？彼らは奴を黒い箱の中に封印した。
Dang it, I was really hoping for some sadness. I mean, play Arknight. You're gonna get some sadness there. Gameplay or no gameplay, it's fine with me. LOL, it will still have my attention. Oh yeah, you're good. I mean, this game is real. Now, I will say, this game is really good at story. PGR is both good with story too. But I don't know. The way Honkai is able to set it up, how to set up the story wise is good. I do like that. I will say that Honkai is able to bring its story more refined. Now granted, PGR story is also very refined as well. Very refined as well.
もし奴が完璧な体を手に入れたことに気づいたら大変なことになるぞ。
But the thing I think with me is that I'm able to grasp what's happening here a lot more than what I'm able to grasp of what's happening in PGR. That's just how I look. That's what compels me with Honkai's story. I'm able to grasp what's happening a lot better than what I'm able to grasp with PGR.
さて、黄泉の杖を取り出してくれ。そろそろ別れの時間だ、友よ。
少なくとも最後ぐらい、お前の願いを教えてくれてもいいんじゃないか？
いや、やめておこう。いざ口にしたら、私も死にたくなくなるから。
And silence fell. No sound, and no one emerged from the silence again.
外にいるんだろ？ここを去る前に挨拶くらいしてくれると思ったんだが。
もうしばらく悲嘆にくれる時間が必要かと思います。
Whoa, hold on now. Hold on, whoa, hold on now. Hold on, whoa. Hold on.
あいつとのことを言ってるのか？お前とは関係ないだろ。
そうですね。では、私と関係あることをお話ししましょうか。かつてこの場所で、あなたに傷つけられたバルキリーがい
Ooh,
ま
is
し
this
た
who
よ
I
ね。
think it is?
仕返しに来たのか。
I hate how games have good stories. That have good stories are genuinely hard to find in gacha games, but everyone only plays them for the characters. Yeah, that's true. That's true. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. You're not wrong there. That's why I play. That's why I play PGR and Honkai. Their story is so good, and great gameplay is a nice touch. That, you know, people are there for the characters and they're there for the gameplay. 9 times out of the 10, though, they ain't there for the story. Me, however, I'm here for the story.
もちろんです。ただ、今ではありませんし、あなたが想像するような形でもありません。
じゃあ、礼を言っておくよ。
どういたしまして。何せ、この世に
I
人
think I
々
know
の
who
想像を
this
超え
is.
た現
I ain't
実が
gonna say.
たくさんあり
I'm
ま
not
す。
gonna spoil it. If they show her, I'll let you see it firsthand.
とにかく、今回は天命として律者を止めるため貢献してくださったことに
Yeah, I know who
感謝
this
しま
is.
す。ではナターシャさん、また。
The faint aura disappeared completely. Raven felt annoyed. She wouldn't have been so overcome by that woman if she was her normal self. Raven stood silently for a moment. She ruminated carefully on all that had happened today, and then, having finished taking it all in, buried it silently in the corner of her heart where the sun would never shine. In her many years as a professional, she had become accustomed to this. Perhaps because of what had just happened, an unexpected remark suddenly appeared in my gradually sinking memory.
まあ、一つだけ例外があるが、神職の律者が別の形で現実を超えて、しかしそんなこと本当に可能なのか。
Okay, they're not gonna show her, but you will get to see some nice. You get to see some nice stuff. The story is the bread and butter of the game. Yes, the story is the bread and butter of the game. Like if you have to at least be somewhat interested in the story. You have to at least try. In the boundless darkness, a new consciousness was sprouting. A void. This was its initial perception of the world. Oh shit, okay, we get to see the Herrscher of corruption here. There was nothing to see or hear. It was a boundless touch of hollow. This was the world into which it was born. Gradually, something surfaced in the world.
だから今はあなたの話をしましょう。
Oh! Now this is May. This is one of the 3 ladies I was talking about. She's definitely changed. She has definitely changed, but this is May.
あなたに聞きたいことがたくさんある。
The thing was information. It was the second concept that had grabbed since birth. Information was light that reflected the appearance of the two on the eye. Information was sound that transmitted the conversation between the two to the ear. Also, this is not the Herrscher of corruption. I'm going to say that. A mix of information was converted and shaped into the consciousness and ultimately became a choice. Corrupting, for it was an instinctual behavior like breathing and eating. Naturally, it did not choose to act, but what to act on. The rest was a matter, of course, but it moved slowly towards its chosen goal. May, Raiden May? Pretty much, yes. Pretty much. What you see in Genshin is what you see here. Her name is May. But nothing happened. Failure was a foreign concept to it at the time. For that reason, it was completely unaware of the quandary it was in. The 2 figures before it, be it the higher existence of the woman of authority, were beings that were newborn hereshers could not corrupt. It had no place there. The sole reason why the newborn was involved was an unintended after effect, but it could not comprehend any of it. Therefore, the split itself in two and continued to embrace, continued to corrupt. I unknowingly have her as my profile picture in my world email. Nice. Even if it failed, it was with it.
どういうこと？
Oh shit.
あの未知
Okay.
のエリアの信号、どうして観測できなくなったの？それに楽園に設置された経路も
Oh yeah.
少し変わってる。
Also, this game has a lot to do with quantum mechanics, quantum physics, other worlds, and other realms. So that's another thing too.
渡りガラスもずっと戻ってこない。どこに不具合があったの？
When it woke up, it had followed the red figure into a new world. Incredible. It could feel the prosperity there. Unlike the void, this place was full of nutrients. Without a doubt, this place was known as the Elysium realm, was full of the nutrients it needed to evolve.
はい、メイ。ようやく見つけたわ。
Okay, now this is Alicia. Think of her as like the pink girl who set the stage for a lot of other pink girls to bloom in other games. She's very beloved by a lot of people.
はあ、何があったかわからないけど、楽園が急にめちゃくちゃになってるのよね。
It soon understood joy. Record joy here among all the purple.
かわいいラットさん。あなたが彼女に翻弄される姿を楽しみにしてるわ。
Just asking, are you playing in your old account or in a fresh one? I'm playing my old account. This account, this is my account that I've been playing since playing Honkai Impact. Alicia, does she use a bow or staff? She uses a bow. She uses a bow. Well, at least this version does. She uses a bow. No, I've been playing on my old account for a while now. I didn't want to delete it just because I'm like it's been with me for a long time, so I was like I'm just gonna play it on my old account. So this account, back in the day, it was yoked. Now it's obsolete, but I can still make a run. I can still make a run at it. Because of joy, it also understood anticipation. Recorded anticipation here among the blue.
私と一緒にホールに行こう、コズマ。私、描きたいもののイメージが湧いてきたかも。
Because of anticipation, it also understood curiosity. Record curiosity here among all the green. And because of curiosity, it also understood.
あなたの来訪は楽園に破滅をもたらす。私たちはあなたのせいで
You could see
ここが瓦
a
礫と
wild
なる
woman
結
here if they
末
show
を
her.
見たくはない。この手であなたの命を。
Fear. Death was a concept that it had yet to encounter. Come to think of it, did this game reach an official end with its lore or in its finale? Yeah, for part 1 it did. But I haven't seen anything of part 1, so I'm going in blind with it. And they made a part 2. So yeah, basically they ended the storyline for part 1, which is what you're seeing and I'm playing right now. And then eventually I'll get into the part 2, which is the new story that they're bringing in. No one could escape death, and no one could define what death really was. These were what it learned from an ocean of information. Even so, it did not know where its fear of death stemmed from. Until...
遅い。ただ手合わせがしたいなら最初から俺のところに来るな。俺には 決着が必
Oh
要
yeah, this applause.
そ
I
の
don't.
やり
I
方
didn't
は
like him
一つだけだ
in the beginning, but he grew on me. No, it's impossible. The air becoming piping hot again, everything was evaporating and scorching, it was hard to breathe. Kaplas raised his hand, and if he had landed his hit, she would definitely be destroyed. That was absolute power. That was an unchangeable reality. Deeper than darkness, quieter than silence. Now, death was here. It would be killed by the man before its eyes. Yet, he didn't even know of his existence. When it woke again, an unimaginable concept was now vivid in its memories. The fear of death also remained eternally because of such a unique first-hand experience. It began to understand the joy of escaping death. In the face of every decision, it duplicated itself. That was the reason why it survived to this day. It also began to understand regret. At that time, the self that chose to remain in the reality must be facing a vaster world and making more varied decisions, thus boosting the growth of duplicates immensely. Did it make the wrong decision? But it mattered not. As long as the duplicate lived, it would always live on. Exactly how it should be. But what was it? Who did what and how? Alright, I'll give it to them. The voice lines are great and the music is top notch. Yeah, the music back here, the music is good for what it was. And the cutscenes are good. Now, the only problem is that I wish they upscaled the game. You're only able to play the game in 1080. I wish they upscaled it to let you play 4K. That would be so good if they allowed it, but they don't. You can only play it in 1080 or 1080. And so thoughts began to manifest. I don't just want to disappear. I want to keep living, to leave behind a legacy. Wow, okay, to leave behind a legacy. And so anticipation became self-preservation. And it goes on. And so curiosity became desire. And overwhelming joy flooded in everywhere it embraced it so tightly. Yes, it must not die. It must not. It must return to that void again. It must live on. For the sake of those other selves that want to live.
Hi, Sakura. 奇遇よね。私たちが別れた日もこんな月夜だったわね。
So this time, the choice must be right.
ほう、これが君の過去？さあ、怖がらないで。私は彼女じゃない。気づかれたくないって？
Whoa, okay, this is not who I thought it was.
友達？そうでしょ？私が証明してみせるから。彼を頼る。
さて、この薄い膜があれば、侵食の律者には私たちの会話は雑音にしか聞こえない。
嘘はついてない。ただ、それはこの膜の中にいて、私たちを見てる。
これが私の発見だ。
しかし、なぜ君が
Okay.
アニアもスーも気づいていなかった。
So you're telling me that they fucking knew? You're telling me they fucking knew that they had this abomination here? Just kind of knowing that it was gonna do some dumb shit and y'all let it roam? That's wild.
ウイルスだからね。古の楽園の媒体、つまり楽園を存続させている設備に侵入しているんだ。私は楽園の建造者なのに、彼らより後に気づいたらさすがに失格じゃない？
次は私の腕にあるダークグリーンの痕跡を彼に見せる。本当は贈り物だけど、今は一種の証明になる。
もうすぐ私も完全に侵食され、そいつの一部になるだろうね。今言ったように、侵食の律者は 私たちを直接削除する能力すら持ってる。
They fucking knew. That's fucking wild. Oh, Suna. Ooh, okay.
でもデータは律者が成長する土台だから、削除は自尊を意味する。選べる状況なら、奴は私にしたように相手を侵食し、自分のものにすることを選ぶだろう。これは私たちの唯一のチャンスだ。ケビン、奴に勝ちたければ、私と共に演出を成功させて。
続けてくれ。
君は私たちの中で最も鋭いナイフ。奴に握られたら終わりだ。だから今すぐ死んでほしい。ああ、誤解しないで。私の手で君のデータを削除するって
Damn,
意
she
味だから。
really fucking pulling the strings here. That's insane.
そのケビン消滅ボタンを使ってね。
本当に可能なのか？
Even he's surprised. What the hell?
それを言ったら前から可能ではあったんだけど、私のあらゆる発明と同じようにそれにもバックドアがあるから、消滅したとしても復旧できる。
僕に騎兵として死んだふりをしてほしいのか？
今はまだはっきりとは言えない。演出が始まる前に私は侵食の律者に投降して、その機に乗じてエリシアの状況を確認する。
確かに投稿だけど、演出はもう。
言うまでもなく、タイプライターの客観性は疑いようがない。
答えはすでに決まってる。けどケビン、君は信じたくないんだよね。
時間は？
今夜だよ。もちろん
Oh,
そ
damn,
の
he
ま
took
ま
the
帰
bait.
ってこられない可能性もある。考えておいて。君にはまだ半日の時間があるから。
全然難しくない。そうでしょバックドア開けることができれば閉じることだってできる。
分かった。少し待ってくれ。君は誰だ？
私が誰だって。
Oh, we gotta see, do we? Do we? We do! Oh!
急に昔の
Damn!
ことを思い出したんだろう。
No way she took down!
勝利の喜びなのかな。
That's crazy. And we get to play her? What? Damn! The red dragon laid on the ground, seemingly drained by the battle just now.
楽勝。
That's wild. We didn't even get this. Damn! Damn! And then Benares 30. Alright, let's get in here.
隠れてないで出てきなさい。そこにいるのは分かってるのよ。ビルビー。
いいでしょう、メビウス。
Okay, now we get to see. This is okay.
さすが君だ。一目で私の体にある痕跡に気づくとは。
見覚えがある。そうだね。
侵食の律者なの。
Oh shit! He caught on quick.
私の仕業だって思ってる？
もちろんだ。君は昔から似たような実験をしてるよね。侵食の律者の真似をしてウイルスを作るとか。まさか私が止めた後もまだ諦めてなかったなんてね。
黙りなさい、ビルビー。聞いて、これは。
She didn't finish that thought.
そう、研究し尽くし模倣品まで開発したものとして。メビウス、君は私の言葉の意図を組んで合わせようとするだろう。私にあれらの実験品と本物の侵食の律者に何の違いがあるかを説明するんじゃなくて。
だったら何？私を止められるとでも思ってるの？
とぼけないで、メビウス。最初は確かに あれは君の実験品だと思ってた。まさかこの時代の本物に出くわすとはね。君に真相を教えよう。私はすでに奴に投稿した。今日ここに来たのは君をその一部にするためだ。
フィルビー、あなたの分際で。
そう考えるんだ。君のような賢い人ならすぐ気づくはずだ。私が過去の実験の話をしなければな。私がすでに完璧な計画を考えていることを君ならすぐに理解できるはず。そして本当の意味で
Hook, line, and sinker.
騙される。
本当のことを言うと、ケビンはすでに私の手で抹消された。メビウス、彼と比べて君はどうだろうね。
手下を一人片付けたくらいでしょ。その違いは
後のことはさほど重要ではない。計画なんてあるわけないでしょう。賢いメビウス、私の唯一の計画は私が
She really out here playing chess when everyone else is playing checkers. That's fucking insane.
けどあなたが完全に消える前にもう一つ質問があるわ。あなた一体誰なの？
そうだね。私は一体誰なんだろう。
Oh, that's a nice little thing. She has a hat where we are, but no hat in the mirror. Nice detail. Oh yeah, we're fighting. We're fighting. You gotta fight. You gotta fight. She lowered her head, looking at her body for a while. I thought it belonged to someone else. I'm still here, safe and sound, but not in prison like she said. So it's really you. Oh! Damn! No way! Really? Now, okay. She looks like you finally decided to wake up. Where we gotta go? We gotta go down here. Oh yeah! Oh, I forgot it. This different gameplay than what I'm used to. Stop! Get out of here. Oh, I can switch between J and K. Yes!
Yeah. やっと来てくれた。
Mm-hmm. Yeah! I knew that had to be her.
どう自己紹介すればいいかな。久しぶり？それとも初めまして？
Mm-hmm. This is the real her. This is I fucking called that shit. Come on now. I called that shit. I fucking knew I wasn't gonna say nothing. I fucking knew I wasn't gonna say nothing. The con artist.
あまりにも普通でがっかりさせちゃったかな。
I guess I should voice act here. I haven't done it in a minute with the woman's.
全然驚いてないんだね。
So, partitioning the mind.
それは本当に持ってる能力だよ。ただそれを手にする前から
私は簡単に他人になることができたんだ。今とあまり違いがないかもしれないね。
The evil has said all other partitions to the mind no longer exist. Is this another one of her lies? Or your lies?
なんて言えばいいかな。確かに彼女は井戸を含めた領域を全部破壊した。
Well, I mean, I don't think she can kill you because if she kills you off, she also goes. So, and seeing as you're the host, I think if you go, she also goes.
だけど、井戸は必ず井戸の領域にいなければならないというルールはないでしょ。あそこは最初から何もなかったからね。私の些細な癖みたいなものさ。それに雲で例えてみようか。8本の足を持っていても、
that's a good
それは胴体に
analogy.
しか生えないでしょ。道部である私は雲にとって必要なパーツなんだ。しかし残念なことに、足がなければ胴体は歩けない。だからこういう形でしか君と会えないんだ。ごめんね。真剣に謝ったら受け入れてくれるかな。
That's a key word, if. Can I believe you?
こんな風に言う資格はないかもしれないけど、信じてほしい。
The music here is really good. You were the one who saved me from the evil.
ここは私の思考だからね。ちょっとした偽装くらい簡単だよ。それに気づかれないようにするのはかなり大変だったけどね。少なくともあのビルビーに自分が勝利したって本気で錯覚させる必要がある。彼女は認めないだろうけど、君は確かに強敵だった。意志と力の2つの意味で君に勝ったことで。
I mean, what can you
彼
say?
女は数時間は
May,
喜ぶだろうね。
May is just like that. May is just like that. She got that charm. May is just like that. So it really is the Heresher of Corruption.
うん。どうやって古の楽園に来たかは君も知ってるんだよね。
Through evil? It's either through her or it got in through us.
あまり自分を責めないで。
Yep. That's what I thought. We fucking brought that son of a bitch in. God damn. Oh well. Hey, we gotta fix it now.
君がいなかったとしても、それはいずれここにやってきた。もしそうなったら、状況は今よりもずっとひどくなっていたはずだよ。視点を変えて考えてみて。君があれと会った後、すぐに楽園に来なかったら、今頃現実はとっくにめちゃくちゃになってただろう。
Oh, you're not wrong. It would be a bitch if it was actually in reality.
はあ、君は私と同じでミスを気にするタイプなんだね。君のしたこと以上にそれがここまで成長した事実を考えれば、最初は専門家がそれに気づいたんだ。そのせいで一人目の被害者となった。私もその時に目覚めざるを得なかった。
Were you really asleep for 50,000 years? Holy shit.
それ以上かもしれないね。生きてた頃からよくこういった状態だったんだよ。もちろんこれにもバックドアを残しておいたんだ。思考領域が半数以上消えた時、私がどれだけ嫌がっても目覚めることになってる。だって私が
God
本当
damn
に
it.
死ぬことになる。
After all, when that happens, there's only one possibility. I become afraid. I'm going, ah.
目覚めたからといって形勢を変えられるとは限らないけど、少なくとも残った人たちに別れを告げることができるでしょ。
Stop the corruption by destroying the evil? Was that your call?
いや、あの時はまだ私は完全に目覚めてなかった。そう決めたのは指揮者だよ。あ、ごめん。いつもそう呼んでたから。君の認識だと、彼女は一人のエンジニアかな。
You should be an engineer.
君たちは互いのことをよく知ってると思うけど。
I see now. Okay.
その通り。彼女は私が初めて分割した思考領域だった。正直に言うと、あの時はまだ慣れてなかったから、うまく調節できなかったんだけどね。だから彼女には工事関連の知識の他に主観的で感性的な認識が多く入ってるんだ。
But it's oftentimes those
そ
first
の
ones
せ
are
い
the
で
good
彼
ones.
女は私によく似ていてね。
Too similar. So you let her split your mind up.
そうだよ。私にも自分だけを信じたい時があるから。それが私たちが彼女を指揮者と呼んでる理由でもあるんだ。今回以外だけど。
You didn't expect her to sacrifice the evil.
というより、私が今したことのすべてはそのアクシデントを逆手に取った行為でしかない。そのアクシデントがなかったら、ビルビーはあの時に退場していただろうね。多分指揮者はそんな状況であの領域が裏切るって見抜いたんだろう。自身の特殊な能力を使い、神職の律者の盟友になり、他の領域を壊すとね。
It's a good performance. It's a great performance she did.
そうなったら、私は運よく生き残り、誰も知らない暗闇にとどまることになる。だから彼女はそうしたのかもしれないね。なんたって、私を一番理解してるのは、私自身だから。ただ、ほとんどのデータを失って、さらに神職の律者の監視下にいたから。監視を交わして君と話したければ、ここ以外の場所はなかったんだ。ちょうど彼女も君を招きたかったことだし。
To wipe me out completely.
ああ。
And Kevin, Pardo, Mobius, their sacrifices were in vain.
うん。そう。
That's fucked up.
だから、起きるべきじゃなかった。
What do you mean?
古の楽園の最強と主。彼らは、神職の律者が優先的に片付けたい目標だ。そして、彼女なら気づかれることなく達成できる。方法？ケビンの場合、彼女はこう話すだろうね。騎兵になってくれないかと。彼女のケビン消滅ボタンを使って。彼女の本意は欺瞞だけど、言ってることは事実だ。あれは専門家の作品で、バックドアも存在する。パルドも同じだよ。あの子が消えた時、神職の律者はまだ戻ってきてなかった。あのビルビーも一応天才だから、きっと、ケビン消滅ボタンが他の記憶体に使えるように改造したんだろうね。それなら、パルドは今、ケビンと同じ場所にいるはずだ。ケメビウスに関しては、彼女の嘘を見破ったくらいだ。
When she said this, She glanced at Bay's eyes.
あれはメビウス自身の選択としか言いようがない。だから公表の権利は彼女に渡したい。もうすぐその答えがわかるはずだよ。
And Alicia?
エリシアは私も信じたくなかったけど、律者は彼女のデータを全部削除したみたい。あのビルビーがタイプライターを壊し、ケビンが死んだようにデータを偽造したのは、彼に復活の可能性があることを知られたくなかったからだ。でもエリシアが消えた夜、絶対に客観的なタイプライターはまだ壊れてなかった。だから理由についてはごめん。私が目覚める前のことだったからよくわからない。多分私たちをバラバラにして英傑同士を対立させることが律者の目的の一つだったのかもしれない。さて、これで君は事件の全貌を理解したよね。これから私たちがすることは2つしかないよ。1つ目はあのビルビーを倒して君を私の思考から解放すること。かなりの苦戦になるだろうね。何せ彼女はビルビーの半分に近い思考、
Right.
すなわち半分に近い知恵を持ってるから。もしかしたら君も私も新職の律者も彼女にやられるかもしれないね。2つ目に関してはもっと難しい。君にやってもらうしかないんだ。けど彼女は気にしないはずだよ。詳細は1つ目の件をクリアしてから話そう。それで私の提案を受け入れてく
I
れ
mean,
る
it
かな。
sounds like we're going with the second choice. I don't think we have a choice. That burning man. I may not like him, but he did say something I agree with. I brought it into the world. It's my burden to bear to the best of my ability. Ain't that the fucking truth? Let's go.
ありがとう。
You and Vito V seem so different. I can't quite put my finger on it.
静かかな。
Kinda, but there's more to it.
ビルビーは全員天才だからね。そして私はただの。まあいいや。出発しよう。こういう格好はめったにしないから少し恥ずかしいな。
Oh.
あ、そうだ。もう戻れないかもしれないから探し物に付き合ってもらえないかな。その調子を整えるみたいな。
That's wild. We're used to seeing the video of pizzazz, flamboyant. But then you look at this one. So shy, so fragile. It's very interesting. This is your plan. You don't need my approval.
それもそうだね。ありがとう。
Okay.
どうしてあ、ここかな。君は。
This is the Iron Wasteland. Failed weapons and battle suits lie strewn at will like broken toys, destroying the original colors of nature. The effects of binding are still felt here.
ちょっと小さくなっただけでもうわからないの？久しぶりね、ビルビー。
私、どうして私なの？
その辺にしなさい。自分の失敗。
Oh, is this
そ
the
れほど受け
test?
入れられないものなの？
She frowned upon seeing this.
ちょっと見損なったってそう思ってしまうじゃない。
でも私は天才のはずなのに。
ここに天才じゃない人間なんているの？
ちゃんと私の才能を全部彼女たちに分けたのに、全部、すべてなのに、どうして。
一体どうしたの？まさか知り合った時のあの自信満々な態度は演技だったの？
どうしてどうしてどうして彼女たちはいなくなったの。ああ、こんな手も足も出ないような時間は。
Hey, it's hard looking at the past like that. It's hard looking at your shit.
あの時私は本気で彼女たちが私から離れたって思ってしまった。
It's so weird. So weird seeing this different side of her. Ugh, it is truly weird. Oh, I need this. Hold on. Oop. Here. And then boom, boom, boom. Okay. All right.
でもどうして？
What other memory?
おー、これを試してみようかな。
でもどうして？
僕が命じられたのは
じゃあ君自身の意見は？何せ対ケビン武装の話なんだよ。それに関連する研究がメイ博士に禁止されて、君はどう思ってるの？ほっとした？本当に話す気はないの？一応私たちは昔馴染みでしょ？
その理由は君自身が知っているはずだ。
え？
ビルビー、君はずっと不可能なことをしている。
ちょっと理解できないんだけど。
最初から僕に対抗できる単独で成立する武装はないと君は知っているだろ
それで？
う。だからそれは不可能だ。
あ、でもどうし。
言ったはずだ。
あ、いや、ケビン、ごめん。君に聞いてるわけじゃない。彼女たちに聞いてるんだ。今になっても誰かと目を合わせることは苦手だ。特にケビンが相手だとね。でもどうしてだろう。あの時彼女たちは何を証明したかったんだろう。
じゃあどうして？
実に懐かしい声だ。
Oh. Of course this one guarded. Come on now. Aye! And she's just in it. I wanted to fight. That's alright. Ah! Oh, we're right there. Gotcha.
なるほど。ここにあったんだね。
This is where what was?
それでこれが本来のあなたなの？
Oh shit, hold on.
一人の詐欺師？すごいわね。
驚いてるふりはやめて。とっくに君に見破られてることは分かってるから。私のために掛け合ってくれてありがとう。昨日ようやく君の名前を知ったよ。
だから今日私に会いに来てくれたの？
嬉しいわ。それであの島で何があったの？メビウスったら全然教えてくれないんだもの。話したくないなら別にいいんだけどね。そう、あなたとメビウスの秘密ということにしましょう。でもあなたを説得してほしいって彼女に言われたの。内容をそのまま教えるわね。彼女曰く火を追う我が向き合ってる敵が一体何な
Better
の
be
か。
of the moth's face.
崩壊。
Oh, yes.
その通りよ。実際に審査を行った人たちは全員あなたを天才だって魔術師、メカニック、コック。あなたは短時間でどんな人にもなれる。事実を詐欺に使うだなんてロマンチックね。ただあなたと似たような天才はここにもたくさんいるのよ。そんな人たちでも崩壊と向き合うときは手が回らなかったり、簡単に犠牲になったりするの。今あなたが望めばここに加わり残ることができる。けど彼女としては離れてほしいみたい。あなたはここで人生で初めての失敗に出会うかもしれない。自分の限界やあなたにとって不可能に近いことに気づくでしょう。彼女はあなたと同じタイプの人間だから知ってるのよ。天才にとってそういう苦しみは死より辛いって。メビウスはとても優しい人でしょ。でも私としてはここに残ってほしいと思ってる。だって
She got that
寂しそう
charm.
な表情
I'll
を
tell
する
you
可
what,
愛い
she got
女の
that
子に
charm.
抵抗するなんて私には無理だもの。
She got that charm.
寂しそう。そうかもしれないね。メビウスの言いたいことはわかるけど、心配はいらないと思う。だって彼女と似てるなんて思ってないし、ましてや私は彼女のように初めに他の人になった理由は単に自分が好きじゃなかったからだ。何かをする才能が私にはあるのかもしれない。けどそんなの大したことじゃない。なら失敗、限界、不可能は当たり前のことじゃない？ビルビーは天才なんかじゃない。ちょっとした才能を持った愚人なんだ。多くの人が私の周りで
Talented dummy.
そう教えてくれることが嬉しい。
You ain't that.
ただ
You are a talented
それだけ
genius.
だよ。そう。私にも自分が嫌いな時期があった。自分を卑下する時期が。私は一生をかけて劣等感と和解した。今ようやく客観的に自分のことを見つめられるようになった。もしいずれかの才能の開花に干渉せず放っておいたら、私は天才の道を歩けたかもしれない。だけどそんな私はもう私じゃない。今日ここに立つビルビーもいないだろうね。
We gotta find another one. Oh! It's our dragon.
ううん、最初から存在しなかったのかもしれない。でも久しぶりに彼女の声を聞けて嬉しかった。信じられないかもしれないけど、私は君の知ってる他の英傑とは少し違うんだ。私は生きてた頃でも
ほとんどの時間は眠ったままだったんだ。経験から考えれば
Really?
20歳の女の子でしかないよ。何か問題でも？ここにいる誰よりもこの証拠は私にふさわしいでしょ？
I mean, you look your age. You look 20.
さて、これからどうやって彼女のそばに行こうかな。一応私の思考は結構広いし。待って、まさかそのドラゴンに乗るつもりじゃ。
Well? Oh.
待って、押さないで。
Oh man. Please show me we get to play it. Hey! Come on now. Oh shit! Hold on! Whoa! Quality bump.
あれは雷の律者の。
Hey! Come on!
君、ありえない。あの領域は確かに消えたはずだ。
Though things had changed so quickly, she once saw her carbon copy she knew.
君だね。やっぱり私たちはあってもなくても変わらない足で、君が唯一の胴体、私が消えない限り君は永遠に存在する。
あってもなくても変わらないは違うけど、後者は合ってるよ。会うのは初めてだよね。その、元気？
Genki. One second. Whop. Okay, we're good.
うん、元気。すごく元気だよ。やっと現れる勇気が湧いてきたということかな。
勇気とかそういうわけじゃ。
Oh, these are actually really good scenes here.
ただ指揮者に小さな嘘をついただけ。なんとなく全てが終わる前に君に真相を教えるべきだと思ったから。
すべてが終わる？
Yeah, look at these angles. Like, these are really good camera angles. I know I'm taking screenshots, but it's like it's really cool. It's really nice because look at that. You've got here, but then you look at the composition. It's like it's really good. It is really good. I can respect that, and I do like how they're like bringing this sort of cinematic movie feel to it. No music, no sound effects really. It's just emptiness, but then you hear them talking. That is so nice.
ふん、わかったよ。君の計画だと彼女が最も重要な部分なんだね。
Like, look at this. It's another worthy shot.
どうして彼女ならできると思うんだ？
それは私たちの疑問でもあるんじゃない？このビルビーという名の人間はあれだけの奇跡を作った。私たちはどちらもビルビーだし、回りくどい話はやめよう。今まで会ったことがなかったから君に教える機会もなかったけど、君は一体誰なの？君はずっとその答えを知りたかった。
For the first time, her composed villainous self widened her eyes.
詐欺師のもう一つの嘘。 んなの君に教えてもらうまでもない。ここに現れる勇気があるなら私たちの形勢は対等じゃないって。
うん。だって今の君は私が侵食された後に残った全部のデータだもの。君が存在しなくなったら私もかなりの確率で消える。
厳密に言うと
確かに。ちょっと自分を慰めるつもりでそう言っただけだよ。そうなるといくら考えても私が頼れるのは奇跡しかないかな。
いい、すごくいいよ。螺旋の英傑、本物のビルビーはどこから来るかもわからない奇跡を頼らないと自分を助けられないんだ。
うん、そうなんだ。
Like, look at that. It's so good. Oh, there we go.
それは予想外の喜びだ。なら期待してとことん期待すればいい。できれば私があの暗闇でした期待よりもずっと強く。そうすれば君が幻滅する姿をもっと楽しむことができる。
Are we fighting? Yes, we are.
じゃあ頼んだよ。
Oh! I can't see. Here we go.
正確に言うと私たちとは言ってないし、ただ見るという勇気もない。
Oh. So we have to figure out which is going to reload first. No, I fucked up! No! Fucking move! We gotta go this way. Come on, we gotta go over here. Okay. Wow, you're almost dead. Ah! There's one.
それが君の賭けなの。天才ビルビー。
Oh my gosh!
失敗を繰り返してもらうことが
Bob and weave,
天
bob and
才
weave.
じゃないって言ったのに、その言葉はもう今日たくさん聞いたよ。
Right there. You gotta hit it. Yes, Sarsky!
まだ始まったばかりだよ。目をそらさないでね。
Of course, you gotta fucking put a thing on it. Right there.
君が切に願った奇跡はこちら側の味方だよ。
Oh, okay, didn't mean to do that.
栗から何？
別に驚く必要はないでしょ。自分の思考の中なんだから。外からの力に対して何もできないわけじゃない。切り裂くことは
Yeah.
私も得意なんだよね。
もういい。ここを無茶苦茶にするつもりはなかったけど、君たちは少しも気にしてないみたいだね。
Holy cow, we are just very slowly doing it.
じゃあこの一幕はもっと騒がしくしてあげる。
Damn!
これが私のすべてを
I feel like I'm fighting, oh god, what was that one memorial boss? The tank. Feels like I'm fighting an upgraded version of the tank.
より憎しみを感じるだけだ。
Oh, move! Come on. Yeah, it feels like I'm definitely finding an upgraded version of that. Give me this.
私に服従しなさい。
絶望の中であがく姿こそ干渉に当たる。すぐに退場しないでよ、親愛なるお客さん。本当のクライマックスは今から始まる。今の
Right there.
さあ、もう終わったよ。これから何をしようとしてるか教えてあげようか。君たちを他の思考領域と共に分割するのをやめる。君たちをここに閉じ込めるんだ。この暗闇で私と共に。あの5万年の時間のせいで君はそんな風になったの。確かにそれは私が悪かった。ああ、それは正しい。でも忘れないで、ただ閉じ込めただけでは私を変えられない。最初から私は純粋な悪念だったからね。もし違うって言ったら、
Oh?
君のいる領域は悪念を閉じ込めるための場所じゃない。あそこに存在したのは、どんどん入れられたのは、それは私の自信と
Yeah! Come on, girl! Get your confidence!
アイデア、火花、過激な考え、それから私なら全てを
Yeah!
自信。
Come on now! Come on now! Character development at its finest!
残念なことに、それらはあの時代にも人類の文明にも向いてない。バカバカしい。そう思ってる？信じなくてもいい。ただ君に教えるべきだと思ったから。君もなんとなく気づいてたでしょ。だからこそ私は君のしたいことを理解し、次の行動を予想できる。なぜなら何かを変えようとする人の選択は永遠に変わらないからだよ。何？まさか私がいい人だって言いたいの？だったら私は今両手を上げて泣きながら反省するべきなの？まさか今の君は確かに悪人だよ。もしいずれかの才能の開花に干渉せず放っておいたら、私は天才の道を歩けたかもしれない。話は終わ
Oh,
った。
fuck. Not that. There we go.
私が犯した過ちは、私が決着をつける。自分だけを信じる君。そして絶対に自分を信じない君。こういうことがしたかったわけじゃないけど、言葉よりもっと現実的な演出で説明を始めよう。
Oh, yeah! Oh, yeah!
あいつ消えた。謎解きに付き合う暇はない。彼女が消えたなら君から始めよう。ようこそビルビーの単独ショーへ。魔術師？ありえない。私はちゃんと。
I don't know what you were thinking.
すぐに結論を出さないでね。可愛いお客さん。
Oh, shit.
だっ
She's.
てこれからもっと大きなサプライズを目にすることになるんだから。あ、分かってる。けど
何度も言ったはずだよ。こういうことに興味はないんだ。学者を呼ぶときにいつも間違えて私を呼ぶのはやめて。
ああ、ごめん。じゃあもう一回やり直す？これがサプライズ。
The Daybreak and Discord.
おや、間違えて2人も出しちゃった。
2人を同一視するとは、砂糖と塩に違いはないと言ってるみ
Sugar
たい
for
だ。
salt.
ええ、私と彼女の差は太陽と月のようだ。2つの光は同じ場所から出てるけど。
実際は4人だけどね。
Oh! Conductor's here! And more like 5!
これは、いや、君だ。君がずっと思考を分割し直して私の能力を壊してる。正確に言うと、彼女たちになってから分割してるんだ。もともと私の頭の中の思考だし、君に壊されても簡単に
Ooh, I don't know what the hell that was.
私のことを、自分を信じないと言ったね。違うんだ。我が名はレギオン。こんな感じだからこそ私は
Mmm.
ビルビーなの。楽しみに待とう。すべての私が集まって螺旋になった時、私がそう望めば、私にはそれができる。
Damn!
可愛くないね、今の君は。
Oh shit.
ごめん、君の体
Oh shit, what the hell?
どうやったんだ。私はただ持ってるすべてを導いて、君の持ってるすべてと最も簡単でストレートなぶつかり合いをしただけ。その2者の分量を比較したかったんだ。嘘じゃないよ。だからこれがその結果。実際私は一撃にも耐えられなかったの。わからない。あの時私たちは月で死んだ。そうでしょう。それもわからない。
Whoa!
けど多分そうだろうね。私たちは。私たち？ふん、君自身と私たちを同一視しないで。私たちは雲の足だ。君とは違う。君は、え？君、気づいた？
What's up?
一応ビルビーの半分の思考だからね。君に勝つにはこうするしかなかった。自分を何度も分割したから。今の私はみんなと同じように足になったみたいだ。どうして？ただ最後に残ったみんなとちゃんと別れを告げたかっただけだよ。残った自分とね。
Damn, so she ended up becoming one of them.
その結果を知ってるんだよね。うん。もうすぐ私も君と同じように完全に消える。でもその前に自分の計画を十分に完遂させられる。またこの質問だけど、彼女は私たちじゃないのにどうやったらできるの？
She answered with a smile.
はいはい、わかった。君がそう信じたから。その通り。私だって侵食の律者を倒せるはずだった。私一人だけで。もちろんだよ。だけど それはみんなにとって最善の結末じゃない。君は私だ。その約束の重さを知ってるはずだよ。ふん。それで、もう終わり？うん。また。また？できれば、二度と起こらないように祈った方がいいよ。
Hmm. The form of evil incarnate was now gone. Where her feet were, only a crystallized bloom of abysmal black remained.
やっぱり、相手の目を見るのは苦手だな。
She leaned over and gently placed the flower in her palm.
これを君の方に置いたのは、最も穏当なやり方だった。何せ、私だけが君を止められるからね。さあ、これが最後のプレゼントだよ。これを持ってエデンのところに行って。絶対に落とさ
And
ないよう
don't
に
you
ね。
dare lose her. Hey, whoa, we got you.
ああ、おそらくもう助からない。出発する前に予想はついていたはずだ。それでも急がないといけない。私は自分が完全に消える前に君をビルビーの思考から送り出さないといけないから。
Huh.
それが君がこれからする君に話した神職の律者に勝つ方法をまだ覚えてるかな。古の楽園を建造した時、専門家はいつもの癖でプログラムを残した。ある意味それはミスなく成し遂げられるだろう。
I'm gonna go on a limb and say the expert was May. Not this May, but a different May.
わざとかどうかはわからないけど、私たちが気づいた時、神職の律者はすでに正しく脅威を排除し、でもそれはあくまで現状にとってだ。こう言えば理解できるかな。理解できたみたいだね。
We have to be the one to leave.
でも今の君はまだ気づいてないでしょ。けど大丈夫。スーなら君に教えてくれるよ。これが全てのパズルだよ。エリシアはいつもそう。全ての
Oh,
始
never
まり
mind.
であり、
She is.
全ての
Wow.
終わりでもある。
But we play a crucial part in it, though. Okay.
なんて不思議なんだろう。君がずっとしようと思ってたあのことが最後はこんな形で、そして今私が自分の計画の中でできることは、私の記憶が正しければ
Hey.
指揮者は君にこの話をしたはず。本当は私も同じ。でも今もしかしたら君は螺旋の果てを見届けられるかもしれない。私たちは一つになり、完全なビルビーになる。私と全部交換した時のことを覚えてる？心を開けばいいの。
こんな風にね。かわいいお客さん。これがマジックのコツさ。君が驚いた時にはもう全ては終わっていたんだ。よく聞いて。これが私の最後のステージ。そして君は退場の準備はできたかな？もちろん OK だよ。何せ永遠に終わらないステージなんてないからね。悪役の真似もしてみよう。
さよなら、かわいいお客さん。
こんな感じだったかな。
うるさいやつだ。誤解しないで。自分に喜びを感じてるだけだ。
Oh, yeah.
火を打つ者だけが称賛される価値がある。ならいい。でも君がそこまで謙虚なら、君もうまくやったと褒めてあげるよ。
Let's try not to push it.
調子に乗るな。
おや、メイ。やっと私の番かな。
Damn, we're seeing all versions.
それは難しいかもしれない。彼女はテレ屋さんで自分の見た目に自信がないの。それに彼女の話すスピードだと君は会話が終わる前に私たちと共にあの世行きになるかもしれないよ。仕方ない。状況が特殊だからね。で、他に言いたいことはない？何でもいいよ。
Goodbye.
道理で君の同僚が文句を言うわけだ。適当すぎじゃない？でもいいよ。
Flavorful?
初めて会う相手にこんな話はおかしいけど、なんとなく君とはうまくやって
It
い
is
け
it
る
is
気がする。
wild how this is all really her.
そうありたいと思う私の願いなのかもしれない。料理を振る舞う機会がなくて本当に残念だった。私に関してはこれ以上言葉はいらないはずだ。
And it's crazy how she can make all these different expressions.
受け入れなさい。本当の螺旋の命を。最後はやっぱり私のところに戻ってきたんだね。螺旋の果てはその始まりである。とても合理的でしょ。真実で虚妄を作り、矛盾で意義を反転させる。自己をバラバラにするのは自分自身になるため。対立を作ったからこそ統一できる。さあ持って行ってメイ。本当の螺旋の命を。これが私が完成させられるすべての配置だ。私にできることはきっと君にもできる。そしてすべての謎を明らかにしよう。そもそも私は詐欺師だからね。初めて会った時、君が私の部屋に入ってきたあの夜、すぐに気づいたんだ。このお姉さんには秘密があるようだって。
嘘かしら？
いや、ただの秘密だと思う。
ひどいわね。美しい少女をお姉さんと呼ぶなんて。私たち年はそう変わらないのに。まあいいでしょ。せっかくあなたが出てきたんだもの。対ケビン武装タイプ666。古の楽園を丸ごと削除できるなんて恐ろしい発明よね。
うん。これは専門家の設計だけど、私が決めよう。13英傑が残した全てのものに関わるし、全員一致も多数決もどちらも最善の選択じゃないと思う。それに今も想像できないんだ。
ええ、少し困るわね。
だからエリシア、私たちに物語を残すように働きかけたのは君だ。ならばそれにピリオドを打つのも君であるべきだと思う。
それって私に決めてもらうってこと？
そう。私が君のために用意したステージだと思って。君はビルビーの秘密を守ってくれた。私のことは誰にも言わなかった。だったら君の秘密も最も盛大な形で幕を開け、最高の姿で幕を閉じるべきだと思う。
物語の結末ね。今まで一度も考えてなかったわ。ちゃんと考えないといけないわね。でも私の美的感覚で考えるとビルビーも分かってくれるわよね。答えは一つだけよ。
なんとなく分かった気がするよ。私は君を信じる。
All right. There goes Vita V. But we're one step closer to the next thing. All right, we're on episode 36 of chapter story 16, but we're not gonna do that one now. That one took a minute, so we're gonna leave it at that for today. We made some pretty good progress. A lot of fucking lore, I'm not gonna lie. That was a lot of lore, but it was good. I enjoyed it. Yeah. I'm gonna try to stream tomorrow. Like I said, I can really only do it on the weekends, but you know, hey, we do what we can, and yeah. So just gonna take it one day at a time. I'm gonna go take care of some things, and then probably just spend some time with the family, or just come down here and work on my stuff. Not sure what I want to do yet, but yeah, that's gonna do it for today. We made some great progress. I'm really glad that I have this space now to be able to create and enjoy the process of streaming and being a content creator and a filmmaker. So it's gonna be a lot of fun being in this space and now having it open to just my space and not just have my bed in here. So I'm excited. I'm very excited. So on that note, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna let you all go. Thank you again for all being here and for watching. You didn't have to watch today. You could have been doing something else, and I'm glad that you decided to spend some time to watch me. And again, I thank you all for being here. So I will see you all maybe tomorrow. I'll let y'all know. I usually let y'all know like 20 minutes, 30 minutes ahead. So just be on the lookout for that. And until then, I will see you all maybe tomorrow. Have a good night. Have a good morning. Have a good evening. I'm out. Peace.